generations of U.S. and Soviet negotiators to their tireless efforts to carve out common ground from a thicket of contentious issues. And it represents a major step forward for our mutual security and the cause of world peace. And may I, too, thank everybody who worked on this treaty, the military, State Department, arms control negotiators, really on both sides. And I would like to say that many are here today. Some, like my predecessor, President Reagan, is not here. But I think all of us recognize that there are many who are not in this room that deserve an awful lot of credit on both the Soviet side and the United States side. The START Treaty vindicates an approach to arms control that guided us for almost a decade. The belief that we could do more than merely halt the growth of our nuclear arsenals. We could seek more than limits on the number of arms. In our talks, we sought stabilizing reductions in our strategic arsenals. START makes that a reality. In a historic first for arms control, we will actually reduce U.S. and Soviet strategic nuclear arsenals. But reductions alone are not enough. So START requires even deeper cuts of the most dangerous and destabilizing weapons. The agreement itself is exceedingly complex, but the central idea at the heart of this treaty can be put simply: stabilizing reductions in our strategic nuclear forces reduce the risk of war. But these promises to reduce arms levels cannot automatically guarantee success. Just as important are the treaty's monitoring mechanisms, so we know that the commitments made are being translated into real security. In this area, START builds on the experience of earlier agreements, but goes far beyond them in provisions to ensure that we can verify this treaty effectively. Mr. President, in the warming relations between our nations, this treaty stands as both cause and consequence. Many times during the START talks, reaching agreement seemed all but impossible. In the end, the progress that we made in the past year's time, progress in easing tensions and ending the Cold War, changed the atmosphere at the negotiating table and paved the way for START's success. Neither side won unilateral advantage over the other. Both sides committed themselves instead to achieving a strong, effective treaty and securing the mutual stability that a good agreement would provide. Mr. President, by reducing arms, we reverse a half-century of steadily growing strategic arsenals. But more than that, we take a significant step forward in dispelling a half-century of mistrust. By building trust, we pave a path to peace. We signed the START Treaty as testament to the new relationship emerging between our two countries and the promise of further progress toward lasting peace. Thank you very much.